So we're very pleased to have a representative from the Social Sciences and Humanities Research Council of Canada with us today. SSHRC has been the primary funder of this project through their Partnership Development Grants program and our previous large initiative, the Knowledge Impact in Society project. So we're very pleased to welcome Jacques Critchley, who's a Senior Program Officer with SSHRC. Jacques.
Thank you very much. Okay, so right button click if I need to. Okay, thank you. You may have noticed I am not Gail Zboch. For those of you who have met her before, she's she's a little taller and much more elegantly dressed than I can ever hope to be. She sends her regrets. She injured her back over the weekend, probably mountain biking, although she claims it was lifting a box. And we did have a chance to chat about this conference before I arrived. Or when we decided to make the switch. We agreed that it was a tremendous success. And from the outset, we knew that we had a good thing going. We knew that there was a team of experienced researchers who knew how to speak and to deal with all kinds of issues and to engage people in the community. I was bowled away when I came here this morning, and just started listening to people. And as you might suspect, when that happens, when you really start listening to people and engaging with what they're saying, your notes kind of go out the window. So you'll forgive me if I'm a little more freeform than some of the speakers that you've heard before. I simply want to make a few comments about where this partnership development grant has been and where it could go, and to offer you, to tease you into thinking about what you're going to do next as a group and as individuals and as representatives of your various communities. Now, partnership funding opportunities are offered under an umbrella of programs at SSHRC. The one that we are interested in is a partnership development grant. That's the one that you've been dealing with for the past 3 years. I just want to reiterate something. I want to suggest that when you look at these 6 things, these 6 boxes, you see community partners, business partners, researchers, you see government and local government, municipal governments, all present at the table. And it takes a bit of each of these for it to be a success. You're to be congratulated on how well you have managed to knit this together and work collectively over the past 3 or 4 years. There's a lot to go forward with yet, even though the grant is ending, and this is your last formal meeting together. There's still lots of papers coming forward. There's books that have just been published. There's impacts in your communities that you are very aware of and that you've spoken of today. Your path is about halfway there, I would argue. So can SSHRC be part of that? Perhaps. What I want to suggest is that you've engaged in a partnership with an idea of what success should be or could be, and it's different for each of you. And I came here thinking, well, maybe I can say something to encourage them to continue to pursue these things, to kind of hit the check marks of what it means to be in a successful partnership. So I kind of went down the list of things that SSHRC looks for when it looks for a partnership, a successful partnership to support, to encourage. Okay, did you connect with a wide range of organizations within and beyond academia? Check, that's done. Okay, they don't need that. Can I talk about how they should inject new ideas into and perspectives into their approach towards particular problems, towards particular challenges that face them? Check, that's done. All right, well, certainly access to unique information, changing technologies, dealing with the skills and talents you have and where you need to build. That's done too. So I'm running out of ideas at this part. And then, I know what. Knowledge mobilization. knowledge translation, talking to one another. People don't do enough of that. Oh well, no, you've done that. You've shared your expertise while accessing other areas of skills, knowledge, and you've trained students, you've trained each other, you've benefited all members of your partnership. Well, what's left? We have a few toolkits, we have some ideas, we have grant programs that you can think about applying. I suspect where you are today and what you could engage in is not something you could have engaged in 5-10 years ago. Eastern Ontario feels a lot smaller. It's progressed a lot. It feels like a backyard. It feels like a community. When I moved to Eastern Ontario 15 years ago, to Ottawa, I didn't see the kind of engagement. I didn't see the connection. I didn't see Eastern Ontario as a region. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I was unfamiliar. But today what I see is a very coherent group of researchers, of community partners, of municipal and regional governments working towards a set of common goals. So, what now? Well, that very serious woman is Mama Shirk, and she's thinking about the future. Mama Shirk won't hold your hand. She won't tell you what to do or how to do it, but she'll give you a hand. What could you do? Well, I suggest you start thinking about what you've already been doing this morning, and that's asking tomorrow's questions today. Now, my timing was a little off, but you'll forgive me, trust me. How do you do that? Well, part of one of the things that SSHRC has been engaged in over the past year or so is a Canada-wide consultation on future challenge areas. Some of you may be familiar with that. We did go across Canada and engage with communities, engage with academics, look at what was going on internationally to try and figure out what SSHRC should look at, should focus on. Where should we train our lens of program delivery, of support for training, of support for knowledge mobilization over the next 10 years? The way we deliver our programs, our grant funding has changed. We have fewer programs, but they have a larger vision, arguably. Now, we have 6 challenge areas. If you look at the 3 on the bottom left, emerging technologies, how do we leverage them to benefit Canadians? Well, that sounds like something you're doing. What knowledge will Canada need to thrive? Well, that sounds like something you're doing as well. And what new ways of learning, particularly in higher education? We heard about the need for education and training within the regions and how to deliver that. It seems to me that your group, we haven't been listening outside the door all these years, but it seems to me that you've cottoned on to something, you've caught a wave. The technology, the people, the skills, all of that has come together at a crucial point, arguably, and I think you might want to consider how you can best engage, keep the networks, keep the engagement that you have with each other, and move forward to further endeavors. If you do that, I think Canada stands in good stead, and I think your region stands to be in even better shape than it is today. And I wish you the best of luck. Once again, my congratulations. I can speak with each of you, not each of you, but I'd be happy to speak at a more detailed level about the opportunities and the funding opportunities that we have and our rules and regulations and approaches towards funding research and knowledge mobilization and the training of students. But that's something I'd like to do at a more individual or small group level rather than just run through a banner of things today. So thank you for your time today, and congratulations on a job very well done, and best wishes for the future. We hope we can help and support you. Bravo.
We just want to thank you, Jacques.
Oh, well, I was hoping I would get one of these. Thank you.
Very good, thank you.